I get up, no, 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 I get up.
Hi, good afternoon. Good day to you. Welcome back to Vita-Mind-B. My name is Belle, and this week I'm going to talk about the M words. So first of all, I want to introduce to you meditation. To train a healthy mind, you cannot skip meditation because meditation is a channel for you to connect with yourself and then go back to listen to your own intuition. So what is meditation? Meditation is basically just quiet your mind, or if you can say not to quiet your mind, but just to be aware of what are the thoughts that you're having right now. So basically, if you are eating, just by looking at your food and thinking how it tastes, is to bring your mind back to where the present is, because the present speaks. And the present speak because the past lives in your mind only. The only place that the past and the future lives is in your mind. And if you come back to present, and present speaks so loud that your little voice notice that they don't have space in your mind anymore, that's when you know you're training your mind to be positive. And that's where you can train a healthy mind. Meditation is to just sit at a place where you can keep dragging your mind coming back to the present when your mind wander off to thinking of something like what is lunch, what is my kids doing, what is tomorrow's plan and stuff like this. And you just keep coming back and keep coming back. That's meditation.
Meditating for almost 10 years. Have I improved? No, I'm still a crap meditator. However, that is the beauty of meditation. The crappier you are at meditating, the more benefits you get.
Why is that?
So, meditation, as we know, is a practice. There's no end point. You know, there's no perfection to it. What I feel is, especially in our contemporary culture, the real benefit of meditation, and it doesn't matter whether you're meditating on a flame, a mantra, you know, your breath, whatever it might be. Everybody within meditation is instructed to come back, right? Come back to the breath, come back to the mantra. And I do a Vedic style, and there's a Sanskrit word, sukshma, which means effortlessly and innocently. So you use sukshma to gently come back. And I sort of think of a sort of child that wanders off, and you just gently bring it back, and your thoughts go off. You know, you're a crap meditator. You're thinking about what you're going to eat afterwards and what you want to do, and oh God, this feels really great. I'm going to write a blog post about it, whatever it might be. You gently come back. Now, if you're a great meditator, okay, in your 20 or 30 minutes, you might only have to do that a handful of times. When you're a crap meditator, you are constantly gently coming back, gently coming back. Now, within that 20 or 30 minutes, it's pretty tedious. But what you're doing is you're retraining synapses in your brain that basically say, sukshma, sukshma, keep coming back, wandering off, come back. So you go out and get up and start the rest of your day. You have slowly, over 10 years, reprogrammed your brain.
You don't really have to be like a monk that go in a forest that no one's around and try to not think of anything else, because that's impossible. Because once I've heard this phrase that says that our mind is like a drunken monkey. So that's true, and a lot of people don't practice meditation is because of this issue, because they thought that meditation is to just not have anything in mind, but that's not the case. So right now, what I want you to do is to just take a minute of your time and try to think of the present, and just come back anytime you realize that you wander off. And do it start by 1 minute, and then 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then you will know what is the gem of doing meditation. And what good about meditation is that when you are able to be connected with your own mind, you can listen to your voice, your intuition. There's a lot of times where we would have this great idea and we don't know where it come from and stuff like that, and these are the intuition that you have, and you can connect with it more if you meditate. That's the first M. And the second M is music. To be very honest, music is scientifically proven fun. Relationships can get better with music around. And you realize every time when there's music, people have fun more, like all the time. So music is one of the ways that you can train healthy mind. I mean, we start music since, I don't know, long time ago because that brings people together. Our ancestors used to sit around a bonfire and talked about life and exchange information with music. So that's what music brings people together, and it helps you to train a healthy mind. And the third M is the most important one that I'm going to share today, is mindset. If you can shift your mindset, anything is possible. You need to know right now what happened around us and how we feel about it. There's a gap in between. So this gap is your mindset. It's what you put meaning to it. Whatever you put meaning to it, that's defining your emotions and your feelings.
And so, how are you using your mind today to either make yourself feel great or not? I posted on Instagram this morning. I said, listen, your destiny is ultimately controlled by a decision you already made this morning. Everyone watching this already made a decision this morning. This morning, they made it a life-changing, huge decision this morning. And that is either I'm gonna get up, enter the world with no intention, go through the motions to hopefully get by or survive, or I am going to get clear in this morning about what I want, what I'm going after, who I'm going to be, how I'm going to serve, and whether or not I'm going to be excellent and extraordinary or not. And the problem is most people never make that conscious decision. So I was learning early on, make the conscious decision about who you want to be each day, stay congruent with that. And that was, for me, a kid who's just going through the motions, all of a sudden going, oh, who do I want to be? What do I want my relationships to be like? That was really important. And then I started setting personal challenges every month.
If you realize this gap is what under your control, don't victimize yourself all the time and thinking that I'm happy because of this, I'm sad because of this, I'm jealous because of this, I'm angry because of this, I'm upset because of this, something around us that happened that we cannot control. So there's this gap. This gap is the mindset. If you can set your mindset to give proper meaning, appropriate meaning that doesn't affect your feelings, that's when you can master your mind and train a healthy mind. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.